So for this yin session, we will be focusing on the wood element and opening up the gallbladder and liver meridians. So with my rose, lavender, and bergamot essential oils, I will be massaging different acupoints. So just take a few drops of each and rub them between your palms. And let's just massage the wind pond at the base of our skull, right where your spine meets the base in those two depressions. If you massage those points, you're massaging where tension accumulates, so you can release that tension and stress from your body. And then we'll move down to our feet, and we will massage the point of great rushing. That is where your second toe and your big toe, those bones join together. So in that depression on both feet, you'll massage. And this is good for releasing any sort of pent-up anger or stuck emotions. Just helps you release and let go. And then the next point we're going to massage is the foot over tears. So that's where your pinky toe and your fourth toe meet. So find your pinky tendon, and just outside your pinky tendon, where the two bones come together, there's a hollow depression. Massage those points on both of your feet. And this just releases where you're holding onto anger and it's turning into resentment. And massaging this just unplugs the drain and allows you to empty that bathtub full of clogged anger and resentment, and just let it all go down the drain. Release it all. And now we're ready to begin. So let's come into butterfly pose. We don't want to go to our maximum extension, so if you have your blocks, grab your blocks. Place the soles of your feet together. And maybe place the blocks just inside so that you can lean forward and rest your forehead, or maybe on top of your feet, somewhere where, or on the either side of your feet. Just find a place where you can lean forward without going into your maximum fold. And you can rest your forehead and relax into this fold. You want to feel the stretch along your hips. The liver channel runs along the liver channel is your inner thigh, and the gallbladder channel is your side body, so your outer hips and up and down your side body. We want to target both of those channels. They are connected to the wood element. And in the season of spring, the wood element is strong. And it represents growth and forward movement and pushes energy. And if we have trapped or stuck energy in these channels, anger erupts, frustration erupts. We're going to take the time in this practice to push through those clogged and stuck emotions so that they can surface and we can release them and let them go. So just breathe into those areas of discomfort, noticing if you're tense and letting go of all muscle engagement. And just relaxing and releasing and noticing whatever it is that comes up. And if you feel like you've gone too deep into the pose, feel free to readjust and take it back a notch. Or if you want to go a little bit deeper, maybe you want to remove a block and deepen your fold. Just remember to relax your muscles and avoid muscle engagement. This practice targets your joints and connective tissues when your muscles are not actively engaged. Okay, now from here, slowly straighten your torso, coming up. And we're going to come into shoelace. So shoelace is when you take your left leg, point your knee forward, and bring your left heel to your right hip, and stack your right leg on top. So your knees are pointing forward, your heels are at your hips. And today we're going to combine this stretch with a gentle twist. So inhale, reach up with both arms. Exhale, twist your torso to the right. Lower your right arm to the floor and use your left arm to press along your knee so that you come into a spinal twist. And then once you're here, just be present of your muscle engagement and relax any part of your body that does not need to be engaged. And we'll stay here, breathing into this twist. Pushing through, pushing the chi or the energy through our meridians so that the energy flows freely. And we can use the energy of spring for growth and for clarity and to increase our determination. Continue to notice in your body where you're tensing up. And on each exhale, relax and release. And try to let go of any muscle engagement. And just notice those points of discomfort. And as you breathe into them, you'll notice the tension ease and dissipate. And if you feel discomfort here, feel free to readjust. Maybe move your arms slightly. Just continue to breathe and release and let go of anything that you're holding on to that no longer serves you. And now from here, slowly come back to center. We're going to change sides. So now place your right leg on the floor with your right heel at your left hip, your left leg on top, knees stacked. And then we'll inhale, reaching up with both arms as we twist the torso to the left. Placing your left hand on the floor and using your right arm to push against your knee. And then once you're in the position, try to let go of your muscle engagement. And just breathe here in this position. Relaxing and releasing and letting go of tension. And just notice those places of discomfort, breathing into them and feeling the space you're creating as you open up and the energy begins to flow. And if you notice yourself tensing up, just release that tension. And if you feel like you need to readjust, feel free to do so. And continue to breathe and keep noticing those points in your body that feel uncomfortable. And notice if you're clenching or tensing, and just release. Allow that discomfort to be. And as you do, it softens and space is created. And then energy once again flows freely. And now slowly come back to center. And we're going to come into square pose. So let's keep the right leg underneath, bringing it in line with the mat. We're going to stack the left leg on top, the heel over the knee, and the knee over the foot. So we're in square pose. And maybe here you want to place a block under a knee for comfort. Or maybe you want to stand it up, because we're going to fold forward and we want a place to rest our forehead. So if you're not stacking the block under your knee, go ahead and remove it or place it with the other block. Fold forward and rest your forehead along your block. Making sure you do not go into your full fold, just that place where you start to notice discomfort. And stay there, releasing all of your muscles, avoiding muscle engagement, so you can relax here and let go. And the tension that you feel, you'll probably feel along your hips. And if it's the outer edge of your hips, you're targeting the gallbladder meridian. And that's where unexpressed, repressed anger is stored. And anger that is unexpressed and repressed turns into resentment. And resentment that builds up can turn into depression and stuckness. So what we're doing is we're melting this stuckness, and we're allowing this energy to flow again. So anything that's frozen or stuck can melt. And if we feel frustrated, that's a good sign that energy is moving, because it's no longer trapped or stuck in our bodies. And if you feel tense or frustrated, just allow it to be there. Notice it bubble up. Give it space, and as you do so, it begins to dissipate and flows out of your system. If you need to readjust, feel free to do so. Maybe you want to take it back a notch, or maybe you want to take it a little bit deeper, or just continue where you are, noticing if you're tense or if you're clenching, and breathing into those spaces so they can release and you can relax and let go. Okay, now from here, slowly come up. And now we're going to change sides. So now your left leg is on the mat, your shin in line with the edge. Your right leg is stacked on top, your foot over your knee over your foot. Maybe you want to place a block under your knee so that you can release any sort of muscle engagement. Your other block in front of you, and you come into a fold. So you can rest your forehead over that block, and you can relax, release, and let go. And the agitation or frustration that you might feel is part of this channel, and it can be used to take action. So just show yourself compassion and show others compassion as you are pushed with determination to step forward and make changes. These changes lead to growth, and this movement helps you push through stagnation. This channel is also related to vision and clarity. So when the energy runs smoothly through this channel, your vision is clear and you have a better idea of the path ahead and where you're going and the steps you need to take. And so just continue to breathe, noticing if you're tense and where you're tense. And breathe into those areas and let go. And now slowly come up. And let's come into a wide straddle. I think this is called dragonfly in yin. We're going to target the inner thigh or the liver channel. We're going to fold forward. So just fold to that spot where you notice discomfort without engaging any muscles. And place your blocks in a way that allow you to rest and relax and let go. You want to rest your forehead on the mats or on the blocks. And you want to feel the stretch along your inner thighs, targeting the liver channel. And this channel is where we store anger. So this discomfort you feel here can be angry. But just breathe into it with love and compassion, feeling it soften, and feel yourself letting go. Anger is also part of the wood element. Anger is beneficial for taking action. It helps you do what needs to be done. We're going to do this with loving kindness and compassion. Now you're here, maybe you want to take it a little bit deeper. You felt yourself soften. Or maybe you went too far, so you're ready to take it back a notch. Just notice where you're at. And if you need to, readjust. And scan your body for tension or places where you may be clenching. And breathe into those areas. And relax. And release. And let go. And the more you let go, the more space you create for energy to flow freely. And now slowly come up. We're going to keep our legs wide. We're going to come into a wide-legged side bend. So let's place the blocks just near the left knee, maybe on the outside of the left knee or the inside. I'm placing them on the outside so that I can rest my elbow on the blocks with both sit bones grounded, and I can come into a side bend. And this way I can target both the liver channel, the inner thigh, and the gallbladder channel, the side body. And so to stretch throughout the entire side, you want to bring your right arm over your head and just rest it on your head. And breathe into this stretch, noticing your body and checking to see if you're engaging or if you're tense. And relaxing and releasing any sort of muscle engagement. And breathing into those places of discomfort so you can relax and release the discomfort and let it go. And just notice what comes up for you today. If it's frustration or resentment or agitation, give it space and listen to what it has to say. It can direct you into taking action. And so just notice whatever it is that comes up. And if it feels like tension or clenching, relax and release and just let it go. Maybe you want to readjust. Maybe you've gone too deep in the pose. You want to take it back a notch. Or maybe you want to go deeper. Notice where your body's at. And notice how open you feel today. Notice if any muscles twitch. Take that as a sign of energy moving. Now slowly straighten your torso and bring your blocks to the other side. We're going to stretch the other side now. So now place your right elbow on the blocks, both of your sit bones grounded, your left arm up and over to stretch the left side body along with your inner thigh. So you're targeting both the gallbladder and the liver channels to clear them of resentment and anger, and to use this energy to take action and move forward. And if you notice the discomfort, just send it love and compassion. so that the actions you do take are beneficial. Continue to breathe and continue to notice wherever you are in your body, wherever you're tight, and just breathe into those areas and notice. And allow. And as you allow, space is created and everything softens. Maybe at this point you want to readjust. Take your fold or your side bend just a little bit deeper, or take it back a notch if you've gone too deep. Just continue to notice that edge, that place of discomfort. And if there's any tension or any clenching, release and let go. And now slowly straighten your torso, coming back to center. And now we're going to come into deer pose. So just place your blocks to the side and take your left leg, placing it at a 90-degree angle in front of you. Your right leg to the side at a 90-degree angle to the side. So your knees are both bent at 90 degrees. And then you're going to twist towards your left knee and come onto your forearms. And just feel a slight stretch along your side body and your outer thigh. And relax and release here, letting go of any tension. And if you're engaging any muscles, just let them go. And allow the energy to flow through this channel. And just breathe and notice whatever it is that comes up. And when energy flows freely through this channel, we're filled with hope and possibility. And just maybe notice whatever these possibilities may be for you today. What may be next for you, and what fills you with hope. And as you notice, continue to notice your body. And notice if you start to clench or tense up. Just relax, release, and let go. And maybe you want to readjust, taking it a little bit deeper. If you want to feel a little more discomfort and create more space, or take it back a notch if you want to ease off. And you need to let go of tension. And from here, slowly come up and we'll change sides. So now bring your right leg to a 90-degree angle in front of you. Your left leg out to the side. Both of your knees bent at 90 degrees. And twist your torso to the right and come down onto your forearms. And just relax and release any sort of muscle engagement. And breathe into the discomfort or the edge of this posture. And as you breathe, scan your body for tension and continue to relax and release and let go. And as the energy flows freely, allow yourself to be filled with hope and determination. And maybe you receive visions of action to take. Just continue to send yourself love and compassion. And continue to breathe into those places of agitation. Relaxing, releasing, and letting go. And from here, we'll slowly come up. We're going to come into wide child's pose. So you want to place your knees along the edges of the mat with your big toes touching. And then we're going to crawl our fingertips forward, coming into child's. And we'll just stay in child's center, straight forward for the first part. So go ahead and relax here in child's pose, feeling the stretch along your inner thighs. If you need to get a block, feel free to do so. Maybe place it underneath your glutes or under your chest, anywhere you need to, so that you can let go of any muscle engagement. And you can relax and breathe into your edge. That place of discomfort where your channel may be blocked. So just notice that area. And breathe into it. And allow whatever needs to arise. And now we're going to crawl our fingertips over to the left side so that we are in child's pose with a side stretch. Maybe you want to stack your palms so you can relax here. Or maybe you want to keep your arms long, crawling your right hand slightly forward to deepen that stretch along your right side. When you found your edge, get comfortable and release your muscle engagement. And just breathe here, noticing where you might be clenching, and let go. Just notice what the discomfort feels like. And as you notice and give it space, it begins to soften. And you continue to relax and let go. Opening the channel for energy to flow. And maybe you need to readjust. Feel free to do so. But continue to scan for tension and continue to release and let go. And allow that discomfort to be there. And allow it to transform into compassion and loving kindness. And now slowly crawl your fingertips over to the right side. And once again, maybe you want to stack your palms or stretch your your left arm slightly forward to stretch that left side. Find your position, and once you're there, release the muscle engagement and let go. Just maybe notice the difference in this side, comparing it to the first side. Noticing if you feel tighter and tenser, or if you feel more relaxed and more at ease. And then scan your body to find those places of agitation. And breathe into them. And feel space opening and the energy beginning to flow freely. And now from here, slowly readjust, coming onto your belly, and then rolling over onto your back for a reclined twist. We're going to come into twisted roots. So you want to take your left leg, cross it over your right. Maybe wrapping your right foot just behind your calf. And yes, if you're feeling cold, get warm, because we will be coming into Shavasana soon after twisted roots. But once you've wrapped your left leg over your right, drop your knees over to the right side and look to the left. For this reclined twist. And once you're here, scan your body for tension or clenching. And relax and release. And if you need to, go ahead and place a block underneath your knees. That might help you let go of any tension if you feel like you're clenching. Maybe you want to readjust, placing your right hand over your knee, using your left hand to place it on your left shoulder to ground it. And if you readjust, just continue to scan your body for muscle engagement and let go. Now let's come back to center and change sides. So now place your right leg over your left. Then you can take your right foot and slide it behind your left calf, if that feels good. And then drop your knees over to the left side and twist your head. Turn it to the right, look to the right. And then scan your body for tension. If this feels tense and tight, maybe you want to place a block under your knees or readjust your heels slightly. Maybe place one hand, your left hand on top of your knee to ground your knee, your right hand over your shoulder to keep your shoulder grounded. And then just scan your body for tension. And breathe into those places of discomfort. Allowing your body to relax and release and let go. And continue to scan for any place you may be clenching. And breathe into that area so that you can release the tension and the muscle engagement. And just breathe into your body, feeling the energy flow freely. And come back to center and straighten your legs and prepare for Shavasana. So readjust, get comfortable, placing your feet in the corners of your mat, allowing them to flop open. Place your arms at your sides, slightly away from your body, palms facing up. Lengthen through your crown, slightly tucking your chin. And just check that you're comfortable and your body is even and aligned. And feel the energy flow throughout your body. And continue to scan your body for places of tension. Just breathe into those areas. Continuing to relax. Release. And let go. And maybe something twitches. Maybe you yawn. Maybe you sigh. Take that as a sign of energy shifting and flowing through your body. And now just follow your breath through your body, through these channels. Feeling the energy flow freely. And anytime you tense up or clench, just release and let go.
And continue to notice whatever it is that comes up for you. And allow whatever it is to be there. And now slowly roll over onto your side. And slowly make your way to a seated position. Keeping your eyes closed for 3 last complete breaths. Inhale, filling your lungs with air. And exhale, emptying your lungs completely. Breathe in, feeling your rib cage expand. And out, feeling your rib cage contract. Last cleansing breath in. And out, emptying all the air. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And thank you for practicing yin with me today.